this more like I don't even know where I am. Ooh, baby, get hyped to the beat, let's go, cause this is our jam. This is our jam. In the front row, kicking back old school tracks like damn.
massive welcome to everybody in the chat today. I hope everyone's good, everyone is well. Those who are here for the F1, to watch the F1, there might be something on Discord. Just type in the Discord command, or if you're in the YouTube, check the video description below. Make sure you scroll up on the general chat, read the instructions. I've made it so clear. If you can't read those instructions, or the prompts that you're about to see on the next screen, I can't help you any more than that. It requires a little bit of effort from yourselves. There is a poll on the top of the Twitch chat which ends in about 5-6 minutes time. Put your predictions into who's going to be getting pole. I hope everyone's good, everyone is well. I've chosen Norris for it. I think it's going to be a McLaren driving no matter what. But our goddess Jamie Chadwick agrees with us and thinks just need a clean lap because they're both going to be pushing so hard. One of them is bound to make a mistake. Arian, good to see you. Effort? Nah. Well, I know the words Arian and effort are never together on the same page in the dictionary, so expected. John, good to see you. Stormlad as well. It predicted Max a full second off in 10th based off best sectors. Is this off practice sessions though? I feel like a broken record, but I never take anything that happens in practice under consideration. Like never. Oh yes, and the sports bot works again. Northampton versus Wigan is actually live on Paramount, I think, in the Americas, or Sky Sports Plus, so we'll be keeping a nice close look on that score. Oh, awesome. My birthplace club, showing all over the world at the moment. But, right, let me adjust some volumes, because I think the music's still a bit loud. How's that for music? I hope that's a bit better for you. And does everything look good? Jovic filling in for Alonso. Oh, only for practice 1, John. Alonso come in from practice 2 onwards. As you see, his name's on the board, so... Great music. Yeah, this is this is DMCA music, so literally just type in DMCA. It doesn't have to be as a command or anything like that, and you'll find my Epidemic Sounds list. I'll see if I can find the playlist link for you if you want. Here we go. But yeah, none of it's real music. It's all DMCA free stuff that I pay a license for, so that I don't get my VODs muted. And there's some nice ones in there. So Jay, I also think Norris got this. Yeah, it's going to be Norris or Piastri, unless there's a crash or a red flag or anything like that. I don't see anybody else getting the pole. It just depends on whichever one makes a mistake. Like, it's just whoever gets the cleanest lap out of those two. I've just realised my voice is echoing, isn't it? Where is my voice echoing and where is my voice echoing? My voice is echoing there. I'm sorry about that. Don't know why it was echoing there. If you could even hear it. There we go. Okay. Oh, wasn't it? Oh, I probably got into a different sound thing. I could hear the echo in my ear. I was like, where's that coming from? Reckon the rain could reach the circuit before the end of qualifying? If the rain comes, it has to come before the start of a session. There's no use of it coming like with 5 minutes to go, because everyone will just get their quick laps in and then won't bother coming back out again, will they? So I'd rather the rain came now, between Q3 and Q2, before just coming in Q1. Armedia, sorry. Thank you so much for the follow. Like I said to everyone, !Discord. There might be racing in there, there might not be. I'm not going to tell you really and give you too much information on it because you'll have to hunt it out yourselves. Non-alcoholic. We're going for cheap Lidl energy drinks today. Also, F-Man, what's up? Oh, if anyone hasn't seen SmackDown yet, I'm seeing a Facebook. No, I bet people are going nuts over that, but I'm not. No, there's something going on there, Arian. I do not believe that there's going to be a full switch. If there is a switch in allegiances, I think we're getting a double turn. If Cena turns face at SummerSlam, it means Cody will have to turn heel. That's the only way that's happening. There's nothing else. If not, it's just the usual, in a false sense of security, he's going to start the match with a handshake or something like that, and then he'll be like, yeah, played you all, and then the heel run. But the amount of people who are going nuts over on Twitter, well, we know what Twitter's like. It's full of idiots and bells. So, one day before SummerSlam? Yeah, absolutely. People just, oh, they're doing this face turn on a random episode of SmackDown. And I'm just like, it's the go-home show. And if you're that easy to put along with strings, then you should watch WWE Unreal and believe everything that you see on there as well. Puppet Master and shit. Alright, so let me just double check that I've got everything in line. It looks like I could actually get away with being 30 seconds. I'm just trying to get everything. So if you're watching in Discord, that my track map there is in line with what you see on your screen. So I'm just having a quick look. Well, we can go 28 seconds, I think, with that. Also, next FIFA, I might get it. I don't know, there's just something about it where I'm just like... It depends how good, if they do a slight revamp of career mode. But I do like the changes they've made in pro clubs. It does look quite nice. And might persuade me to get the game again after 5 years. I want to go WWE Perth, but flights are so expensive to get there. Are you other side of the country then, or...? How big is WWE getting in Australia? I mean, you got Ripley up there at the moment. You got obviously Buddy Murphy as well in AEW, absolutely killing it. Harley Cameron over there too. Tony Storm obviously doing absolutely incredible Tony Storm things. I should imagine wrestling in Australia is pretty bloody good right now. I mean, Adelaide, which is the next closest city, at least 1k just on flights. Wow. I felt that the game since it changed from FIFA to EA Sports. I haven't felt the game. Well, last one I played was FIFA 20 or FIFA 21. It was one or the other. So I feel the next one could be a really good one to get into, because technically for me it'll feel like a completely new game because I've spent so much time off it. The OG career mode. There was an old career mode in FIFA 06, or it was 08, where I took control of Norwich and I made Dean Ashton this absolute monster, because their overalls were done with training, but it also based on form. So the better you played, the better your players got in their overalls. I managed to have Dean Ashton. Those who don't know Dean Ashton, I think he played 2 or 3 times for England, played for Norwich, West Ham, but was so injury prone. I think he retired at 27, 28 years old or something. But I got him up to a 96 overall, which was nuts. WWE in Australia has been pretty big, but now for sure more popular as we've been able to get an event in the country. Yes, plus in NXT developmental, you've got Xavier as well. I'm sure there's another Australian wrestler in WWE. for NXT. I can't remember if there's any in on the main roster apart from Rhea Ripley. Yeah, there's Rhea Ripley. I don't know if anyone in the NXT one as well. I'm sure there was another Australian in there. But obviously a lot of Australians go over to New Japan. Got Shane Haste and I can't remember who the other guy was when they were TM61. They went over to America and now they're in one of them's in TMDK with Zack Sabre Jr. in New Japan. Then you got Bad Luck Fale and all them lot. Of course, Bronson. Yes, sorry. Yeah, Arian. How did I forget about him? Oh, Grayson Waller. Yeah, I don't know. I feel Grayson Waller's sort of. He's got his place on the roster, and it's lower mid card jobber status, isn't it? Lark, how we doing? Speaking of Australian. Well, I think that might be the poll. So we did a poll just as the stream was starting. Of 6 people voted in the poll, and it is literally neck and neck between Piastri and Norris. To be honest, I think that's going to be the front row anyway. He used to drink from Shu after his wins in the NXT days. Yeah, Shuey's. It's just ticked over midnight here as well. It's now Sunday morning. Oh, of course. Oh, everyone on the Twitch side, don't forget to do your poker catches as well. The more the better. We are going to be looking at doing a bit of golf afterwards. Also, after the F1's done, we're going to end the stream on the YouTube side and carry on Twitch. Last week we did a bit of a just chatting bit where we looked at loads of music videos and stuff like that. I don't know about you lot, I enjoyed it. I'm more than happy to do that again and then do a bit of golf it afterwards if you lot are cool with that. So video game trailers, we'll add that into there. Maybe movies, but I don't watch a lot of movies, so Orbit Culture have a new song, so I'll definitely be playing that music video at some point. Me and Locke have already listened to it and we love chugging. I could play some golf. Yeah, no worries. Bronson just really reminded me of him being Australian by taking Bowman's shoe. I love the still where it looks like he's sniffing the shoe. It's just like, oh no. Before this starts, I just finished the demo to Drive Beyond Horizons. I think I'm sure I've been given a key to a racing game to get some footage done for YouTube. Why do I have a feeling? No, okay, it's not that one. But I think I have applied for Drive Beyond Horizons. There's a lot of racing indie games at the moment, which remind me of like the old Ridge Racer and like F-Zero and stuff like that. And I'm just like, you know what? Let's get involved with that. I want to try on the YouTube side. Let me, you like in both chats, in the Twitch chats and the YouTube chats, let me know. Like, do you want to see like short, like 20-30 minute videos, like one-offs of me playing different racing games, like whether it's controller or wheel based? Like, if you want to see that, let me know. And Stormer, how's your F1 videos doing at the moment? And it's good to see so many of you in here already, by the way. That would be, you'd enjoy that? Because I know I did the Hot Wheels game. I did Golden Lap as well. Which Fun Skeletor, the ones who did Skeletor, sorry. Skeletor. Fun Skeletor, who did Golden Lap, they've got another driving game come out, and it's more of a sort of like lounging one, where you're just in a camper van. I think it's them who do it. Like a camper van just driving around loads of like horizons and stuff, and that looks pretty cool. We also have, actually, a sort of Zen style drifting game in our Steam library, so we might crack that open at some point. You apply to be a beta tester if they have one for Race Room? Nah, I'm not really that interested in doing beta testing. A lot of beta testing is behind an NDA, which isn't a problem, you know, do your NDAs and stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't have a lot of time to do stuff anyway. I don't want to be doing beta testing when I could be doing something else and churning out more content or getting better at using this. So, no, unfortunately not. Yeah, some don't have NDAs. I mean, our friend Gemma, Miss Gemma Rambella, is getting access to the beta early for Battlefield 6, by the way. Someone put in... Actually, we can do it ourselves. So make sure you're throwing a follow over to Gemma, because I have a feeling that Gemma's going to be streaming early access of that game. Which, Gemma...
Outrage.
So, Gemma, what's it called? Obviously, a lot of her channel used to be a lot of Battlefield stuff, so she's seen the trailers. She loves how the trailers look, all of them. Especially Limp Bizkit break stuff on it. What a track choice on there. So she'll be doing a lot of Battlefield. First person to ban me from your stream. Is that just like, Oh man, time. It's true though. Oh, apparently Ocon has a screw loose on the tyre. Kimi Antonelli on the radio a little bit earlier before the qualifying started. Oh, cool. Thanks for that input. In fact, here's the screw one now.
I got a screw stuck on my front right.
On the tire.
Yeah. It's not in, but...
I will monitor.
Yeah, So at the moment, as things stand, Sainz, Tsunoda, Behrman, Gasly and Ocon all look like they could be going out. I've been really surprised with Sainz's form lately. Like, Sainz has kind of been invisible. You've not really seen him too much. He's been in the back and just there. In fact, I think Williams overall have been a little bit invisible lately. Yeah, like, it started off really well. And I think that I feel their driver pairing is still probably... I mean, let me just have a quick look. I'd probably still call the driver pairing of Albon and Sainz. I would call them the third best pairing on the grid at the moment. No, you can only see my massive Kong strong. Piastri purples all over. It's a really cheap energy drink, Arian. This is like £1 a can. It's just like, I'm on a budget this month, so I'm on a bit of a budget this month because I still need to pay for my graphics card and processor. I've got an outstanding £300 left on that one. At the start of last month, the amount of gigs I'm going to has more than doubled. Obviously with Architects in October. Still trying to find those President tickets. We're going to have to wait for... see if there's an announcement of a venue upgrade or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure I'll get a message or something like that if that happens. Boy, do I have bad news for you then. What have you found? Gav, good to see you, man. Sipping on King Kong juice. Sipping on the Bundy. King Kong Bundy? No? Okay. Dude, just get Relentless. They're way cheaper than Monster. I do like Relentless. I like Rockstar as well. Rockstar Energy is pretty good. But here we go. We're going to start seeing some eliminations now. And Antonelli's 10th. Stroll's in the pits in 8th. Russell 6th. And Alonso in 2nd. Hamilton and Leclerc are both dropping down slightly. Just having a quick look, and there we go, qualifying's done. Albon is going to get time to do one more lap. If he's putting enough fuel in. Well, just wait till the rest of the laps come through, Storm. And we're talking about doing a weekend in Birmingham for Royal Rumble instead of around his. Is somewhere showing it? Think I've made a wrestling show decision. Are you going to Worlds Collide? I'm still 50-50 about Worlds Collide. Ocon is out, 16th place. We've got Leclerc putting in a massive lap at the moment. Needs to pull something out the bag. And Leclerc... Hamilton goes up to 9th. Just waiting for Leclerc to get his done. Verstappen down to 11th, but isn't in any danger. Leclerc goes up to 5th. That means Lawson going up to 14th. Albon, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Gasly, and Yuki. Oh, what are you doing? What's going on with Yuki? Oh, man. Oh, Forbidden Door, sorry. As WWE comes to UK more often now, next year when they come to Cardiff, I'm going to get one of the cheaper VIP levels. That's going to be expensive, so start saving now. You said there's sports bars in Birmingham that will show it. There might be. Well, Birmingham is only a train away. Oh, of course, yeah. Worlds Collide is AEW's one. Sorry, Forbidden Door. Oh, wait, no. No, Forbidden Door. Yeah, I'm thinking Forbidden Door, not Worlds Collide. Yeah, Worlds Collide is WWE, NXT, Forbidden Door. Sorry, Arian, I got mixed up there. Football is shit this week, so... Like, super close seat, priority entry, free merch item, poster, etc. Max is only 11th. How the fuck did Colapinto go that fast? Just getting through. Hotel 2 nights, money for food, drinks, and then there's other things we talked about too. Is this just you two having a date, or... possibly 3 nights? Just guys being dudes, Jay. I've looked at the road to Clash in Paris once for this year, and... the non-pay-per-view tickets, just for the pre-show tours, they're like £300. The £500 ones where you get a pick with the belt and a superstar behind you. No, this was a swap up from going to his. It was extended to Wazza and now you. Plays Careless Whisper. What they... Do you know how fucking conflicted I am over this, Kingdom? Oh, man. However, to see friends again kind of trumps the fact it's a Saudi show. So, reminder that Twitch is a dating site. Because I looked at your Slaughter to Prevail and Ginger dates. It's either 24th or... oh, shit, yeah. Because they haven't actually announced what dates it's going to be like. Yeah, good. Champ gets stronger. Clip? No. Oh, because you've done the power up. Okay, thank you, Gav. Oh, yeah, that's a point. So I was going to do secondary attires. I'm actually going to delay that if that's okay, because I've got a lot of stuff I need to sort out. So we're going to delay the secondary attires until after the next pay-per-view. So next week is a Monday and Friday stream because it's Raw and SmackDown, and then it's another pay-per-view week after that. So don't worry, it's only 2 weeks. This gives everyone a chance to build up their gill. Hey, Magnet, good to see you. This year was 1st of Feb, so I imagine it'll be around the same again. Let's have a quick look. Oh, I've just seen all the messages. So they're booking smaller buildings, selling out in seconds, and when the time is right, they're going to act like a catalyst or a martyr for change, and giving the people what they want and upscale the venues is what they're desperately asking for. Right, okay, I'll listen and read all that again after stream. Let me have a look at my dates for the gigs. Because yeah, I think you're right there. It's sort of like I haven't got a lot of time. So Ginger is the 30th on the Friday. Oh, actually, if it ends up, could you imagine, Kingdom? Open Sean's voice note and read the dialogue. Wait, it can do that? Oh shit! I did not know you could do that. Yuki just can't catch a break this year. Yeah. Essentially, I'll be taking some of what I'd spend on accommodation and travel and putting it on the ticking price, but I'd still save. Obviously, regular show versus pay-per-view. So by regular show, you mean like a Raw or SmackDown? No Roman Reigns schedule in Twitch chat. I'm back home now, so I'll be an active champion. Have you had a chance to watch your match at all yet, Gav? Pretty simple one for you. You read something and went down a fucking rabbit hole. Fucking stupid ass wrestling fan fucking fantasizing that bullshit, but it's in regards to press. What is he on about? Okay, I've read the second one, and the second one is just like, okay, like we said, he doesn't need the money, does he? I'm conflicted, Kingdom, about the ticket. We've only got one ticket out of 4, and I don't know what to do with it. If we can't get a resale ticket or anything like that, but right. So Sonoda, Gasly, Ocon, Hulkenberg, and Albon out. SummerSlam BU, best premium live event of the BU that I can remember. I will admit, like there was so many matches last night, which were you literally landed home about 12 hours ago. Make sure you get plenty of rest if you're still trying to get the jet lag, but most importantly, Gav, I hope you had a good time on your holiday. Bit that got me is that BBC actually covered how difficult it was to get tickets for a band as small as President. I can see that. Did the BBC mention anything about the rumours that it could be Charlie Simpson, or the rumours that you know what I mean? First SummerSlam I miss Arian. Honestly, the legend not booked, dog. Yeah, but you should still watch it. I think the main event of our SummerSlam is probably one of the best main events we've ever had. There was a lot of really good matches during that show as well. The backstage brawl was good. The tables match for the Intercontinental Championship was pretty damn solid. It was, yeah, not jet lagged at all. Landed at 9:30 and was tucked in bed at 11 PM, just like normal. Nice, man. Nice. Where is your favourite place that you visited? So right, Ginger is on the 30th. Why is Slaughter to Prevail not fucking saved in there? I have to go into my Discord. Okay, discount free stuff. Let's go with... Hey, Masto. Could have been better. Could have given me all the gold. Wow. Well, I think the bloodline's slowly taking over, so... Let's have a look. Pin messages. Shit, I didn't pin all my bloody gigs, did I? What an idiot. Raining at turn 6? Is it? Oh, hang on. People outside the pits. Right, so you're going to see a scramble of everyone jumping out the pits as quick as possible. If it starts raining, we're going to get a shocking elimination, I think. The ponchos are on. Good to see you, Masto. How we doing, man? Arian, Jesus, those emotes. But yes, the Euro Summer was very good. Aside from the fact that I travelled with a tour group and the people drove me up the wall. Were they absolute dribbling mongoloids or something? Antonelli and Russell both have investigations to be investigated after the session. Both Mercedes, so I wonder if something's up with the Mercedes. God, we talked some shit after that bloody thing, didn't we? So Slaughter going to pin my gig list because I'll probably update that with the more that I put in. I didn't even put the fucking dates like an idiot. Never driven it. Gav says that like he's never once driven anyone up the wall. God damn it, Wigan. Bloodline or the bruv line. I paid extras to a group that didn't stay in hostels, but I did have a roommate. He was a dunce. We're on the London Underground, and he asks out loud at American volume, London is in England, but oh, fuck's sake. Fucking hell. God. Right, so Slaughter to Prevail is the 18th of January. In Birmingham. Sunday. I need to book that Monday and Tuesday off after work, so I am not moving after that. Slaughter to Prevail was £58. I would mention the name of the bands, but I'm streaming on YouTube at the moment, so I don't really want to say certain words for band names out loud. So yeah, if do you want to be perfect, Kingdom? If the Rumble is on the 31st. Yeah, if the Rumble's on the 31st, then that's great, because I'll just stay in Birmingham. I'll stay in Birmingham for the whole weekend, like Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Mind you, you gave me extra homework when I seen your schedule and there was no dates. And I had to guess, was it London, Manchester or Birmingham for your shows? I mainly did it on the Discord to... at the time to not get doxxed by someone else who would potentially be the sort of person who would look for tickets and try and buy at the same time I was. But then I realised, but I'm going to say where I'm going on stream anyway, so... none of them are as hospitable. There's like 15 Londons in the US. There's my birthplace town, I know 3 of them. Sure, you could use context clues to determine that we weren't in Nevada. You know, like the red buses, the map on the wall of the tube. How did you find the tube, by the way, going through it? Common sense isn't common. Never a truer word spoken. England is my city. Right, there's actually is that just the heat, or is it actually standing water on the track on the front straight? No, that's the heat. Okay. So, Norris and Piastri once again on top. We have Colapinto, Leclerc. Oh, no, never mind. Leclerc's only in 10th. Hamilton, Sainz, Bortoletto, Antonelli and Colapinto. I have a feeling Antonelli could go out here. Colapinto's had a time deleted due to track limits. Probably be fancy dress at the wrestling, but I'm not interested in doing that, mate. Unless I decide to do... Unless, you know what? I could pull off the John Moxley look, couldn't I? You know, just or just incredible, just incredible, a just incredible mention on a stream in 2025. Not sure how CM Punk got himself lost on the tube after Brawl Out, frankly. Anything was signed and denoted really well. Really quite easy. Hajar is Red Bull driver of the season. Hajar having a really good time. Christian Eriksen isn't a... Morning Jay, I have sound this time. Good morning Naps. How are we doing today, man? Hope you're good, hope you're well. So those who haven't bought it, Golf It. Go on Steam, get Golf It. We in this channel are enjoying Golf It a lot more than Golf with Your Friends at the moment. Obviously when Golf with Your Friends 2 comes out, we'll probably be right on that. Leclerc on the radio, focus please on one thing, which is to go out as soon as possible. I don't care about anything else. I want the least cars possible out exit of the pit lane. Right, so Leclerc wants straight in, straight out. We've got 7 minutes 42 seconds left of qualifying. Those who haven't bought it, buy it. Yeah, get it right now. Get it right now. We're playing Golf It tonight. It's good, Gav. It's funny. Jaya's Monet. She's your favourite. She's no Julia. By the way, Vega's moonsault onto... I swear that's like the second time Julia's taken a moonsault to the face. What was it? I was actually chatting with Gemma last night about planning, because me and Gemma are looking at doing Nightclub Simulator at some point as a dual stream for you lot to enjoy, as well as sort of deciding maybe to do Peak at some point, which Kingdom, if you want to join for that, you're more than welcome to. And yeah, while we was talking about it, I was watching something else when we were discussing the BU. And Gemma was saying how she was quite enjoying watching all the intergender matches and stuff like that, and saying it's because everyone can sort of like, there's no longer divisions, everyone can like go for it. And I was just like, did you know that there've been intergender fights before? And she'd be like, what? In real wrestling? And I went, yeah. And then I showed Gemma. Lucha Underground. Chelsea Green versus Penta, which was Reclusa versus Pentadark or Penta Zero? Could have done Nightclub Sim 2, but I'll go fuck myself. Me and Gemma have got plans for Nightclub Simulator. We might open it up, but I'd take a Julia. I love Julia. She's currently favorite of all time female wrestler would have to be Asuka, but my favorite at the moment is 100%. This was before they signed for WWE. People in here will know, before she even signed, I was a stan for Julia. So I'm so happy to see the situation she's in at the moment. I stand on that. Okay, it's installed. Awesome. China Lita, Chelsea, Gail Kim, Kong, bunch of them. Just coming like I said, can't say I've ever have a good time in a nightclub. Interested to see if you can make a nightclub fun. Well, it's, you know what those simulator games are like on Steam from that one particular company that has like Thief Sim, Trading Card Sim, and Gas Station Attack. Wow, look at everyone coming out on the track at once. One of the McLarens has just been cut up by the Mercedes, and it looks like both the RBs have got out ahead. So Ferrari have timed this perfectly. Ferrari wanted to be out ahead of the rest of the traffic. They got Norris in front, but it looks like I'm too far in front slightly. Let's adjust that. But Leclerc and Hamilton have the next two best places, which is exactly what Charles wanted. I'm going to play that radio now.
Focus, please, on one thing, which is to go out as soon as possible. Not care about anything else. I want the least cars possible out exit of the pit lane.
Oh, that Red Bull! There's a tyre over the white line. That Williams is getting pushed out there. He's over the white line. is over the white line, and the Red Bull and the McLaren, and then the Alpine are driving straight past the Williams, even though the Williams is past the white line. So there might be something that happens because of that. I don't think there'll be any places, but there could be a couple of fines giving out or warnings for stuff. But that's not good for the Williams. So that's Sainz as well, I think, at the back there. Should have showed a Penta versus Yeo Sky Cat. I was going to, but I thought I'd keep it to a 1v1. Because I was trying to just explain the fact that that it happens in the wrestling world, the intergender matches, and they do actually try and make it work really well so it's even, 1v1. With Penta versus, what were they called? Black Lotus or something like that? They had a group. It was sort of like 3 versus 1, so it's a bit... I know it's like an assassin taking out the big guy. Or a group of assassins. Black Lotus Triad, that's it. It's 3 1v1s in a row. Yeah, I just fancied doing the Chelsea Green one, because why not? Max's Wash no. I've only ever been in twice. I'm 50-50, I had fun, mate. Instagram's good, because I'm sure Gemma enjoys some women-on-women action. You gotta mix it up. Wow! Does anyone here enjoy a nightclub IRL? I feel like the concept of going to one is always 10 times better than actually being in one. I feel a nightclub heavily depends on the company and the music. I was actually going to go out tonight because I have a feeling there's a nightclub night where it's all rock and metal and stuff like that. That would be good. The only problem is I'd have to make sure that the company there is worth it, because I'm not going to go to a nightclub by myself anymore. It's not like 2008 to 2013 where I could just go out and I'd instantly know people there. It doesn't work like that anymore, being a little bit older. So I'd have to make plans in advance, and none of my friends have said anything at all, so I'll just assume that nothing's going on. Of course, Arian. Yeah, absolutely. Right. We're not the... What's the word? People my age are not the demographic for nightclubbing. Nothing to say that we can't, but we've got to make plans in advance and make sure there's actually other people going. Because there's nothing more tragic than speaking to somebody over 10 years younger than you. Cedric Alexander's lumbar check on Candice LeRae. Mate, that is one of the best moves and sells I've ever seen. Never enjoyed nightclubs. I love it when the music is early 2000s dance pop. Why are you saying that as in early noughties dance pop's really old? Wait, just you wait until NSYNC and Backstreet Boys are coming over the speaker. I would still rather be able to chat with a friend though and hear myself think. 24 and already lost interest in it. Well, any very tiny little interest I ever did have. Yeah, it's not for everybody, is it? Right, so Hamilton is in a lot of trouble right now. We've got 7 seconds left. Hamilton is not improved. No, actually, Hamilton's out. Hamilton is out. Want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heart. Hey, wait, you three actually did it in the right order. What's going on there? Hamilton is out. Looks like Sainz might be. We're looking for Colapinto. Colapinto is out. Only goes up to 14th. Carlos Sainz about to go past the line. Attacking that final corner. And Sainz goes through. And Sainz gets... safe. Just. Hamilton is out of qualifying. Antonelli could be as well. I'm just having a look for where Antonelli is at the moment. Yeah, Antonelli's out too. Antonelli and Hamilton. Is this Hamilton's cooldown? Yeah. Hamilton out. Antonelli out. Price of drinks there also puts me off. I've never been to one with drinks cheaper than like $18. You must have been going to the high-end places. Predicted Hamilton 4th for the Grand Prix. I also, so this is, I feel non-alcoholic drinks in nightclubs should be so much cheaper, or even like sold at a loss compared to alcoholic drinks. Because the amount of drink driving that still goes on is insane. And people are as weak-minded as just like, well, a pint's cheaper, so I'll just get a pint. So Behrman, Hamilton, Sainz, Colapinto and Antonelli all out. I think Anthony's just had a time deleted. Yeah, Anthony's had a time deleted. Borsaletto, Lawson, Hager. Both Aston Martins, by the way. Through as well. I got charged $15 for a glass of water. What? That is criminal. Back on certain nights I do vodka Red Bulls. Yeah. Yes. It was literally vodka Red Bull, but the vodka was not Smirnoff, and the Red Bull was something called Red Rooster. No word of a lie. It was like the cheapest, nastiest. And what it would be, on the back of the bar, there would already be like about 40, 50 Jaeger bombs already built up and waiting on the side for the bar staff just to take two and take straight to the bar for people to have. But if you ever go have a bomb, then you have a Disaronno bomb because it tastes just like a Bakewell tart. Gin and tonics for $5 with a student ID. Wow. Haven't drank any alcohol since 23. Good for you, man. Good for you. Good shit. I was partial to Jaeger bombs. I was too. I loved Jaeger, and then one day, I don't know, like, it must have been a change in the recipe or something. Just one day, Jaeger just constantly upset me, and I was like throwing up black and blood even after one. Like, if I had one over the night, but the rest of my night I wasn't drinking any alcohol, I'd still wake up in the morning just like blood and all sorts, and I was just like, no idea what had gone on. I just won't drink Jaeger or any alternative to Jaeger since then. Yeah, that's good stuff, Storm. Your body will feel so much better for it. I never get Jaeger on a night out because it's always room temp, never room freezer. So in the UK, they stick 3 bottles of Jaeger inside this contraption, and it's like its own little pump that puts the Jaeger out, and it keeps it all cold and frozen in there. So you'll always have cold Jaeger with 3 upside down bottles on top of this, some sort of like steampunk black and orange machine, which is always pretty good. That happened with whiskey, just didn't like it suddenly one day anymore. I stopped drinking alcohol in 2012. Not for any particular reason, I went so long without drinking and kind of just carried it on. Nice, man. I did a fitness challenge where I couldn't drink carbonated drinks for 85 days. I don't like Coca-Cola anymore, can't stand the taste of it now. Yeah, I've seen those machines, but hilariously, I've never seen them used even when people order Jaeger. They're probably an absolute bastard to clean out. Right, they're just going over Hamilton's lap now. Is there any... Let's have a look. They're saying no rain at the moment. But if it rains, it needs to rain now. Expect to see for Q3 a lot of people just jumping on the track at once. We need to protect Bortoletto. Bortoletto is this season's Colapinto. Like, Colapinto was loved by everyone last season, and this season it's the year of Bortoletto. Bit of a shaky start, but Kick Sauber have really unlocked something in that car. And even if he doesn't get points every race, to see him constantly in Q2 and Q3 is only good for him, as it looks like Bortoletto and Hulkenberg will be kept on by Audi. Have you tried orange Jägermeister? No, I won't drink any type of Jägermeister now, or anything even remotely similar to that sort of herbal drink. Right, Northampton getting smashed at the moment. Does this give us hope for Audi next year? Who knows? It's new regs, so anything can happen, right? And yeah, back when I was drinking Jaeger, I don't think there was any variants like they did. Any extra like flavours at all or anything like that. Good on Lewis for still doing a couple of signatures as well. Hey, Silent Arrow, how we doing? Good to see you. So those who have just jumped in, I'm doing a reaction stream to the live F1 going on at the moment. Everything that you see over here, all the live timing, all the track map, is literally happening in real life right now. If you wanted to watch the F1, there might be something in my Discord, but there might not be. You just have to check it out yourself. I tried Amber. I haven't, no. You know what? I looked at it on stream that last time, didn't I? And I didn't look any more than that, so that was said done. I'm going to do it again. Amrat. Whiskey. Right, where can I actually get that from? See, when it comes to whiskey, my favourite is Talisker Malt. I think it's the blue label one, 15 years. There's just something about it where you don't rush it. You just have a cube of ice in it if you really want to, but it's a really nice feel about it. But Amarat, UK. But you know, I haven't had whiskey in years. Just never really had it. I'll make you drink it someday then. If there's, is there any in particular, Arian, that I should be looking for with Amrut? When I was drinking, my go-to was Jack Daniels. So Jack Daniels, I had an unfortunate incident involving a park and a whole bottle, and it put me off. I'll drink Jim Beam every now and then, but oh, and Jack Daniels honey. The honey Jack Daniels is really nice. I'll still drink that, but regular Jack Daniels, I avoid it if I can. But Jim Beam, it's cheaper, but it tastes better. Bourbon goes down easier. Not much a whiskey guy, but I'd have Jameson's if it's around. Jameson's is, you'd be surprised maybe, Gav, but Jameson's is actually probably most popular having it in coffees. So you got your shot of Jameson's, you chuck your coffee in there, up to probably leaving about 2 fingers free at the top of the glass. You get some double cream, and you just slowly apply the cream on the back of a spoon so it doesn't go into the coffee but it floats on top of it. So you got your 2 fingers of cream and then a mixture of coffee and Jameson's in there. The link, oh shit, sorry, I only just seen that. Nah, yeah, it's a work. It is 100% a work after that. Sounds bitter. I'm not a coffee guy, but when I was working in the pubs, I would sell it. So it was either Jameson's or it was Bailey's. Bailey's Irish cream in a coffee, in the same sort of like setting and stuff. My friend just drinks Jameson's straight. Fair, Jameson's is cheap enough that you can afford to do it straight if you wanted to. Bailey's and coffee is the way. Jack Daniels honey goes down really easy. By the way, if you don't drink, we apologise for talking about alcohol and stuff like that. But at least it's the alcohol we're talking about and not the other thing. I'm joking. Straight edge, Tito. Amrit Fusion, thank you. Oh, that's not cheap. Actually, for whiskey, actually, that's cheap. £53 bottle. There's more expensive ones than that. When I went up to the north of England / Scotland, there was a lot of expensive whiskies up there. Okay. I like the sleeve for it. But it would cost me £53 unless I find it in a store somewhere, which I doubt very much I'm ever going to see that in a store. Big up CM Punk. What kind of fruit he would drink a kid? This round is expensive in US, but it's so smooth. Right, so here's one for you, Silent Arrow. So you know you got Jaeger bombs. I was just literally saying this earlier. So you got your Jaeger bombs. Swap the Jaeger for Amaretto. For any sort of Amaretto or Disaronno. Honestly, I've then just introduced you to a Bakewell bomb. And you will never have Jaeger bombs again, because it will just be Bakewell bombs. You've done that. Awesome. Yeah, that and energy drink just seems to really blend together really well. Don't want Jay to get mad at me for talking politics. Right, 7 minutes 40 seconds left. Just having to... Russell, by the way, has got all purples. And Russell is absolutely smashing it. Oh, he lost it in the last sector. But George Russell was set the fastest first and second sector of Q3 so far. By the way, everyone, we're going to do some just chatting after the stream on the Twitch side. Those who are watching on YouTube, make sure you're following on Twitch as well. It's the same username. So, going to do some just chatting. So, if you got any music videos, doesn't have to just be rock and metal. You can broaden each other's minds with it. Also, like game trailers, movie trailers, anything like that. We'll do that for a little bit, and then we're going to be playing Golf It together. So, if you haven't got Golf It on Steam, get it. It's nice and cheap. It's just as good, if not better, than Golf with your friends. WWE Unreal, would you recommend it? I've tried not watching it out of respect for the business in kayfabe, brother. Gav, watch it. Just, a lot of it, I feel, is still a work. You gotta look at it like reality TV. A lot of it didn't happen. I think that meeting, with everyone saying about... That meeting about who's winning the Royal Rumble... That didn't happen. That's a separate meeting just there. I don't believe for 1 second that Michael Hayes persuaded everybody to have it be Jey Uso after everyone else said about someone being completely different. First 1 minute of Unreal, I felt so awkward about seeing it had to close that shit. I'm still gonna watch it, and I won't take it seriously. It's like anything wrestling or racing related, like when it comes to the documentaries. If you take it seriously, you just won't enjoy it at all. I really enjoyed it. A lot of it, what you would already expect happens. It's already been confirmed some aspects of Unreal is actually kayfabed itself to protect the business. I'll add it to the list. I do really want to watch it, but I'm currently watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I kind of want to try and get through that as quick as I can. I'm currently on the Italian series season, which is season 4, I want to say, or is it season 5? I can't remember. Right, at the moment it's Piastri, Norris, Russell, Alonso up there in 4th place at the moment. Yet to put in a time as Lance Stroll and Hajer. Stroll's currently out on track. Max saying he's got no grip at all. Max finds himself in 5th place, Verstappen. One of the pictures was for Chelsea Green to win the Women's Rumble by eliminating no one, as the last 2 women in the ring would have eliminated themselves before she even made the ring. You know what though? I would have dug that finish, especially if they hadn't announced who would be number 30. And I still think within the next 5 years we'll see that finish. He's going to do 1 mega lap and be faster than Verstappen. Can you imagine? But at the moment, Aston Martin, look at Stroll's time at the moment. The purple segment in that first sector is not bad. And the only so he's lost that purple segment to another Aston Martin. Chelsea's awesome. Like I've watched a lot of her interviews, and there's just something about her where she gets it. She knows the role that she plays the best, and she's happy to do whatever's thrown at her as well. And her attitude to the character is just great. I see within the next 6 months a face turn for Chelsea. But she gets cheered anyway, so. Alonso's just set the fastest first sector, by the way. And Stroll's gone to third. Let's just quickly check out Alonso's lap, because I have a feeling Alonso is about to break into the top 2. Is this just track evolution, or... Alonso's gone to second! That one guy in the crowd in an Aston Martin cap. You know what? Hang on. Right, so... okay then. Yeah, we're doing really well at the moment, 2nd and 4th. Put some socks on, you heathen? No. Stop staring at my feet. Kinky shit. She just gets the business, that's what I love about her. She knows as a heel that she isn't expected to win, so she just goes with it, yeah. I think I just gagged. Fucking Chamelia. What? I don't wear my heart on my sleeve, I just change caps. So, Hager is the latest on a quick lap. And Alonso's not going to make it out in time to get another lap in, so that's really good for Aston Martin. Really intriguing for Aston Martin as well. Yeah, Stroll's finished. Alonso's finished. Right, if there's a yellow flag on the track now... Just watching Hager, and Hager's... Oh, Leclerc has just set a quickest 2nd sector. And is already starting the 3rd sector with quite a lot of pace. The F1 broadcast is focusing on Norris and Piastri at the moment. But Leclerc is putting in a... Leclerc's going quicker than Piastri right now. There we go, they finally put Leclerc on the screen. I think Leclerc's about to get pole. Leclerc's top! Right, okay. Leclerc's just taken pole. At the moment, we've got Piastri and Norris struggling on their... Yeah, Piastri and Norris are struggling. Hager's gone up to 7. I think Leclerc's about to get pole. Okay, Piastri's pushing. I don't think Norris and Piastri have quite realised that Leclerc's just got pole. Norris is only 3rd. Yo, look at Lawson and Bortoletto as well. And Piastri! Leclerc's got pole! Right, Russell. Russell's the next one. We're looking at Lawson. Lawson's got up to 7th. Keep a watch on Verstappen and Bortoletto, but Russell's coming across, and Russell's struggling. He's getting a couple of purple segments in there. And Russell, I think Russell's going to get 4th here. Just watching how Russell going onto the last corner. Verstappen isn't really doing that much better, to be honest. Russell goes to 4th. I think Verstappen... Let's have a look. Verstappen's not going as quick as Russell in the 1st and 2nd sector. And Verstappen only goes to 8th. Ferrari have just come in and absolutely snatched it from Piastri and Norris. Wow. Wow. The McLarens have been caught napping. And we've just seen the Aston Martins are pretty quick around here as well. Yuki's Q1 time would have beaten both racing bulls. Top 4 split by 0.053. There's less than half a second between the top 9. Wow. Oh, come on, Wigan. Track didn't get faster? No, not by looks fit. Well, look at Ollie Behrman's time. 1:15.694 would have got him up to 7th. Like, it's saying that there's a little bit of rain on the track, isn't there? So maybe it's that. But, wow. Just having a look to make sure there's no investigations. Arian, why would you fucking send me that? Ugh. Disgusting. Bannable, actually. Would love to stick around, but it's now part. Yeah, no, Storm, you do what you gotta do. I know being the other side of the world, it's nice to see you in here when you get the chance. Xfinity Series race starts in 5 hours, so might get some sleep. Go for it. Jones Pat, do you think they're good? Not my sort of shoes, to be honest. I'm not really a massive fan of those sort of like Vans skater shoe styles. They're a bit chunky for my liking. Man, what a surprise that is. None of us thought Leclerc was going to get that there. Very interesting, that finish there. Right, so let's have a quick look. Just clicking through some stuff, so give me a second. Right, we just listen to the interviews. After the interviews are done, we will swap over to just chatting. You're probably sports shoes guy, I guess. No, actually, I'm probably some more like plimsolls. Alright, my main, I really like Samba, Adidas Sambas. Massive fan of the old back in the days, the BK Knights plimsolls. I like bright shoes as well. Like I would wear like bright red shoes, bright yellow. When it comes to like football boots, it would always be like, you know, to show off like luminous colours. But like, I won't wear like the AstroTurf, Pumas and Nikes and stuff like that. Not my sort of thing. Ah, actually, saying that though, Arian, these are the shoes I race in on iRacing sometimes. So yeah, kind of sporty / racing. Puma Speed Cats. Yeah, Speed Cats. You see what I mean with my colours and stuff like that. Right. Then a lot of the time I'll literally just wear these sorts of things. Red. Let's have a look at that link. Wow. Right, those on YouTube side, we will be doing the same with this tomorrow for the race. The race starts an hour earlier than what qualifying did today. Discord will be the place to be if you did want to maybe watch it. I'm not saying it's definitely going to be on there, but... There we go. So just having a quick look through some stuff at the moment whilst we get ready for just chatting. So right, final results of qualifying. Your top 10, Leclerc, Piastri, Norris, Russell, Alonso, Stroll. Great result for Aston Martin there. Bortoletto, Verstappen, Lawson and Hager. And for the final half of the grid, Behrman, Hamilton with a shock there, Sainz with a shocker as well, Colapinto, and after a time deleted, Antonelli drops down to 15th place, Tsunoda with another shocker as well in 16th, Gasly, Ocon, Hulkenberg in last place, Albon. Of course, these could change depending on what happens with McLaren, Mercedes, who, oh no, hang on, investigation. No further action. Oh, okay, no further action with the Mercedes, so we don't have to worry about that. However, if any teams make any changes, like engines, gearboxes, anything like that, they will be starting from the pit lane. I have a feeling we could potentially see that for the likes of Hamilton, maybe Antonelli as well. Could be a rain race tomorrow. So we'll see what happens there. Although Hamilton did have some sort of like stuff done to his car last Grand Prix, so very unlikely. It's just outside the points, so... see what happens there. So how big is your Coke? Coke. Look. Let's be good to see you, man. How are we? So right, after this, we're going to do some just chatting on the Switch side. So any music videos you think I need to see, game trailers, let me know. We'll chill out and watch some of those for a bit, and then we've got golf it a little bit later. Oh, everyone in the chat, type in Poker Catch on the Twitch side. Everybody, even if you're lurking, come out of your lurk and do Poker Catch. Oh, you don't own those balls. Check the extension underneath the stream. Find it in there. Oh, never mind, you're all too late. So right, next one will be 15 minutes. Can't have everyone's... Right, so is there a way I can end the YouTube stream? Oh, Loseby, that reminds me actually. I am considering streaming to more than just Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and maybe another platform entirely. I might need some pointers on how to do it or what certain other people use. Would you be able to help me out with that? I've got yours in your purse. I don't know if I'm going to go through with it, because I won't be able to do PC games over it all, because I know it takes twice the PC processors are doing it, but know when and what you need. Just a basic, like, what you use. I'll be able to read like the guides and stuff like that myself. I just need somewhere to start from, a point to start from. You Streamlab? Oh, fuck's sake, really? Oh, you know what? Never mind then. I fucking hate slobs. As in Streamlabs OBS, not calling you a slob. Just there's a reason for it. Okay. Well, you can let me know anyway, and I might be like, oh, actually, you might be a bit right. Okay, is there a way that I can stop the YouTube stream but carry on with the stream on this side? No. Okay, you lot are going to see the stream go down for a second. Using both for TikTok and Twitch, I use 8% CPU. Mail Studio is the other option, which is free. Okay. Yeah, the stream's not going to exactly end, but it might turn to that blue screen or death sort of thing, so just quickly close everything, make sure I'm out of there. Let's close that, that. I'm just looking through some stuff at the moment. Okay, and get that up ready to do some YouTube stuff. Make sure there's nothing dodgy on my YouTube search before I do anything else. Joking. Oh my god. Tell you what, has anyone else noticed it with Instagram and YouTube? Like, the shorts will come up with something like really fucking dodgy and be like, I've never searched for anything like this. Why is this doing this? I'm also finding YouTube's like lagging quite a lot on Opera, but I don't know if that's just me. It knows what you're thinking. Mate, my thoughts are pure. Do you not know who I am? Okay, let's click through onto this quickly. Google listens to your phone. And you said something dodgy and first auto searched it for you. You know what? I don't want to believe that, but I do believe that even though it says we don't listen to what you're saying, it obviously does. Okay, I'm going to quickly go away for a second and then we'll be right back. So let me just put this onto this screen here, make sure there's nothing dodgy. Okay, I'll be back in... I'm back in a minute, tops, okay? We win the lotto, we buy a new house. Next time she opens the phone, a new section had house in your areas to rent. Oh my god. Don't go anywhere. Everyone on YouTube, I'll see you in the same place tomorrow.